Good morning. Let's see, it's about 10:20 on Monday, April the 26th. I don't know about you all, but where the heck did April go? I don't know. I feel like it just was like a flash, a very quick little flash. So I just am kind of making the rounds this morning. Thanks to those of you who are watching this live or who may be watching the replay of it. I wanted to just chat with you briefly. It's been almost a year. A year ago, well, May the 5th, it will be a year, I came back from a long hiatus of not doing wellness programs. I used to, like back 2009, 2010, I had a website called Raw Food Rehab that morphed into being called Real Food Rehab. And I did 11-week health and wellness initiatives. That's what I called them. And so I loved it. I wrote a book on raw food and all of those things. That many of you all know that. A lot of you follow me. A lot of you follow me because of that. That was how you knew me to begin with. And so I had taken a long hiatus from that. And I just feel like that last year was such an interesting year for so many of us. I know you would agree. It's still pretty interesting, but in May of last year, I was kind of like in a really not great place in my life. I had gone through some personal things, the ending of a relationship that I had had really high hopes for, that came to a crumbling, sad halt. And then I'd lost a job, a really amazing job that I was super excited about. But, you know, COVID really changed a lot for a lot of us. And so I had these two little angels that came back into my life, people who had worked with me before on my wellness initiatives. And they both didn't really know the other one, but they both kind of hit me up at the same time. And they're like, I really wish you'd get back to doing wellness programs because I really need to kind of get my groove back. Well, I kind of needed to get mine back too. So on May the 5th of last year, I kicked off a brand new wellness program, my first one in a really long time, and I named it 11 Days to Get Your Groove Back. And so we did that. There was, I don't know how many, there might have been over 100 of us that did that program. And what we learned is that 11 days wasn't really quite enough to get our groove back. And so we did it again. We just ponied up and did another 11 days. And then in June, we did the whole month of June to get our groove back. And then that just has led from one month to the next. I've been continuing to do what I would consider to be wellness experiences. And one of the things I've learned is that it's not just about diet. Although that's important, you would agree with me, right? Diet's important. You know, what we put in the tank, the fuel that we put in the tank does make a difference. It either elevates our mood and our health or it depletes it. It lowers our vibration. So eating a diet that includes a lot of fresh produce, locally grown whenever possible. Of course, you know, my love of the farmer's market. Organic whenever possible. Eating more fresh fruits and vegetables. But no dogma. No, I'm not into rigid rules around any of it. I used to be, but I'm not now. I have found that, you know, people do better when they can create a lifestyle that flows with them. You know, it flows with them, but within their lifestyle, making better choices makes a big difference. So diet is definitely one of the pillars that I believe in. I believe in your mental state. Are you in alignment with yourself? Are you being true to yourself? And that's one of the big things that we focus on in these monthly programs. And I'm reading a book right now, The Way of Integrity by Martha Beck. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. She was one of the contributors in Oprah's magazine. She's, you know, just an amazing thought leader. She's a life coach, and I find her very inspirational. This book is really just what I needed right now. So it's The Way of Integrity, Finding the Path to Your True Self. It's really easy in the world for us to get off track. Oh, Valerie, thank you for watching. It's easy to get off track. You know, just because I am a certified empowerment coach doesn't mean I've got it all figured out. On the contrary, life is always offering me opportunities to learn something new. So, how about you? Do you get those opportunities to learn something new? And I think as we humble ourselves, and today's a really powerful day, this full moon. Whether you believe in the stars or not, I mean, God did create the heavens and the earth, and there's wisdom written in all of that. And so today's full moon's really, really strong. Some of you may be feeling it. I definitely am. But anyway, all of that to say, I'm going to be doing a new wellness focus in May, and I'm going to go back to naming it what it was a year ago because it was such a wonderful, powerful time for many of us. 31 days to get your groove back. Wherever you need to get your groove back, whether it's in your diet, it could be in your spirituality, it could be in your emotional state, it could be maybe you need to move your body more. Maybe you need to reconnect with nature more. Maybe you need to get honest with yourself about where you really are in your life. And maybe you need some support in doing that. And that's my jam. And that's why I feel like I'm here, is to be a force for good, to give you the encouragement that I've been given. So it's just a full circle. To whom much is given, much is required. So I'm showing up. I'm showing up to do that. And if you would like to join up with me and a bunch of other really awesome, non-judgmental, like-minded people who care about their wellness, come and join us for the May Wellness Experience, 31 days to get your groove back. When I sign off, I'll put a link in the description of this video. It'd be great to have you. I think you'd really love it. Okay, I love you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this. I wish you a beautiful week, a beautiful full moon Monday. Can you believe May 1st is this Saturday? That's when we're kicking this off. See you soon. Love you.